And hello to all my friends. I'd like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent. I'm here to do your free psychic tarot reading for October 2021. And before we get started on that, I need to take about 30 seconds to do a quick drawing here for the free readings I'm giving away on Facebook every single month. So make sure you follow that. The link is in the description. So we're giving away 10 free readings here. I'm going to draw some names. This is the You and Me sweepstakes giveaway for October. We have 4 My Month winners and then 1 grand prize winner. So the My Month is a short and sweet little audio personalized file. It's a very popular product of mine. And these people will be winning that. We have Tracy L. and Tammy S. We also have Courtney S. and Ashley G. Laura A. and Monica C. Rhonda B. and Kelsey J. And then the grand prize winner for the 30-minute readings for the You and a Friend will be Esther M. and Mandy V. So congratulations to all 10 winners. You will be receiving those in the month of October. Again, please remember to follow the Facebook page and like the page so that you can be a part of future giveaways. And all these products are available on the website, scottsagent.com. And now back to your October reading. Okay, Pisces, ready or not, here comes October. They have dialed up for you today a storyline spread that casts a very wide net across all the Pisces. It's really, the whole idea is to find a story that's right for you. It usually lets me be quite accurate because we're casting a wide net across all the Pisces. That way we get stories that are like 3, 4, or 5 different stories for different Pisces. That way you can find the story that's right for you. I have had people say that different stories do resonate with them, but it's probably more rare. It's more really all about finding the one that does. So we're going to do that, and we're going to conclude with animal totems. Usually for Pisces, they don't want extra, but today they're going all out. They want to do 2 animal totems for you. So we're going to be talking about the transition from one to the other and the traits that are associated with that. Animal totems are always a lot of fun. So we're going to get started. The cards are already shuffled. I do that ahead of time to save time. Now I'm going to bring you in so you can watch. Go ahead and hit the like button if you're ready to have a great October. There we go. What I'm doing now are my ritual cuts. It basically cuts the decks into 3 different pieces, puts it back together in a separate order, and then they're ready to run. And that satisfies the ritual aspect of tarot. There we go. So storyline spread for Pisces, October. Let's see what they got. We are still going and we are out of room. I'm going to continue down here. That's going to be the end there. Now, as far as groupings go, we're going to do 5 stories. This one's going to be by itself. So this is what we're looking at for our core group. Just like that. Those are our main cards. Now I'm going to get more information on those. And we will be underway. I'll adjust this to make sure it's all on camera too. Once I get all the cards out. Okay, there's that. And then I need a oracle card for every single story. Now let's do some camera work. Make sure we get you to see what I see. Pretty good there. There. All right, and then I'm going to pan up and show you the top. There we go. And there's our top. Okay, so let's get to work. We have a lot to talk about, Pisces. A lot going on in October for a lot of you. 5 different stories. Where to begin? Where to begin? I guess it doesn't matter. They're all almost very equal in length. There's not like any really large one, not really any small one, just kind of diverse group. Let's start down here. We have we have taken great authority with work, with your life in general. A lot of you, this is something that you're very aware of. They're saying that you've worked hard on this and you're getting the benefits from it. So it's very good to see. We do have work kind of trying to sneak up on you, perhaps maybe bring you back in. It could be an old job trying to recruit you back, or it could be just work trying to get a hold of you a little bit, where you're trying to escape. You're trying to be more at home. You're trying to, this could even be if you're trying to work from home and work doesn't want you to work from home. That could also come up. There's a lot of, I'm just speculating based on the energies here, but that's the vibe. It's basically saying that work is trying to do this to you and grab you, and you're just more about kind of enjoying your space at home. You have a good home life, good family, good vibe going on there is what they show. And that's what you've been working on, and that's your goal. That's your priority. It's a good thing to see there. We have the Yin card coming up here. So we have feminine energy here. So I don't know if a lot of you have. Obviously, this is going to be much more rare. But if any of you have conceived lately, there's a good likelihood in October that this is very female. We have very pink presence here, very female energy cloud. This could also revert to just at home environment. You're just surrounded by a lot of pink, a lot of females in general, at home or in the workplace, or just your environment wherever it is. It's just a very feminine type of month for October, especially in the story one here that I'm describing. So there's really not a whole lot to say there. It's kind of like all things good, all things checking in good. Just know that work is trying to sneak up on you over there. So that's story number one. Story number two will go up here. They talk about you up here in story two. A lot of you are taking great pride in something, and for a lot of you, this is friendships or your family. It shows a group of 3 people. Okay, very specific about that. They want to talk about the 3 people. I'm assuming you're one of them. So there's 2 other ones. We have. They want you to use this group or use part of this energy to get your emotional health in check. They want you to be more authoritative in your love corner in regards to love, family, friends, and relationships. So that makes me feel like you have kind of given away or neglected your ability to control your love corner a little bit. You're letting other people decide for you, perhaps. Stuff like that. We have the Orphan card. So that could mean that a lot of you have been a little bit abandoned lately. You're going through a tough time. Well, we also have the 3 of Swords here, so that's heartbreak. That's something that it's not even necessarily heartbreak directly, but it's that stinging pain of heartbreak. So you've been going through some tough times, what I'm describing here. And they want to focus on the 3. I just go back to that again. That's your main group. That is how you get through this. That's how you overcome it. They want you to get this emotional area of your life in check. They want you to do that, and that is the way out of it. So there we go. There's storyline number 2. That's probably going to be my more rare ones of the entire Pisces group. But, if that's you, it's very specific, and you know what to do with it. So very good things there. Down here we have love relationships. So this is more of my Pisces that are in a relationship or coupled up, married, in a relationship, whatever phase of it you're at. They really want you to use October to clean up the relationship. It could even be clean up the house. It could be physical things too, but really they're saying a lot of you have an imbalance going on between your love, your relationship, your family, in a different area of your life. So it's going like this, and it could be either way. Some of you are, too much home devoted, and you need more toward your work or your health or something like that, or even finances. But for most of you, it's going to be that your home is taking a hit, and that work or something else is taking away from home. So that's kind of what comes up there. That also ties in a little bit to story 1. So you can see how a little bit of how these stories can kind of merge together. You can also kind of see how, even though different Pisces are born different years and different days within the month, the window of 30 days, how similar a lot of these can be. And this is why you can do readings for a group such as this. So they want you to clean it up. And we have the second best card in the deck here. This is the Ten of Cups. This is two people together in harmony. So very good thing to see there. I feel like it's family, but there is nobody else pictured here. So it's really just the two people they want you to focus on. It doesn't mean to neglect the kids or the rest of the family and the cousins and aunts and uncles. It doesn't mean that. But it means focus on the two, okay? That's really what we want to do here. They say that you hold the key to this. So it's really just a matter of fact of just getting this in check. We have the moon energy, so there is that's probably why it's out of whack, because there has been some moon energy that has come through this. And the moon energy in tarot is very different than the moon cycles, which I'll talk about in a minute. The moon energy is very kind of funky. It's weird, it's mysterious, it's foggy, it doesn't make sense. So the relationship perhaps has gone through a phase of just kind of unsurety, or just not knowing what's next or where we're going to take this, stuff like that. So they want you to clean it up. They want you to do a little spring cleaning with it. I guess we're in fall, so it'll be fall cleaning, but they want you to put some energy into the relationship. Focus on the two, the main, the you and the other person, or whatever I'm describing here. Okay, so that's pretty much story 3. Now let's get into the moon cycles, because I did talk about the moon. I did kind of tease that. I do like to give you guys the moon cycle forecast every single month, so you know what's coming. October 6th, we have the new moon. That's the perfect time to bring something new into your life and manifest new things, like to the touch new. So this could be new love. This could be something new in regards to work, or even a new health kick or something like that. The beginning of the month is the best time to do such a thing. It doesn't have to be on the 6th. Anytime toward the beginning is fine. And we have the full moon on October the 20th. That is when you want to get something out of your life that doesn't fit anymore. Storyline number 2 with the 3 friends. The end of October is a good time to really stick with that group and get something out of your life, which is this heartbreak. Get it out. And it doesn't matter if it's heartbreak. It doesn't matter if it's bad habits. It doesn't matter if it's people. Some of you have to purge people. All those kind of things can go out much better if you do it at the end of the month. It doesn't have to be on the 20th, just anytime towards the end. Now, I have put together a moon cycle cheat sheet that helps you do this. It helps you kind of visualize how these energies ebb and flow much easier. And that allows you to mitigate your months and put these major changes of your life, kind of time them better. And that way the universe works to your benefit. Now that is absolutely free. You get that just for signing up to the newsletter. And that's at the bottom of my website, scottsagent.com. You enter your email and your name, send that off. I send you back your moon cycle cheat sheet. And that is something you can use through the end of the year. It's not just October. It goes through all of 2021. So absolutely take advantage of that as well. Now we're going to move into story number 4. Story number 4 talks about bad luck. That's the first thing they want to talk about. So we have brand new love coming in, but it's coming in with bad luck. So now I'm talking about my single Pisces. I'm also talking about who were recently single, and maybe the relationship is brand new, because I have brand new love here. We have that's the point here, that you're dealing with bad luck. So this is nobody's fault. This is just situations and circumstances that are just going to make things a little shaky. It's just on a downswing. It doesn't mean that it's forever. It's a temporary thing. They say to be fair. So they want you to find the balance here. I know we talked about the balance earlier, but they're saying it again here. So again, it's showing the congruity and how similar some of these stories can be. They really need you to find that balance here in the relationship, or the dealing with this bad luck, because like I said, it's nobody's fault, but it still needs to be balanced. You still have to find that balance, and also be fair about it. So don't, if somebody's going through a tough time, especially realizing that it's not their fault that they're going through something, like let's say a tree fell on their car and now they don't have a way to drive to your house to come see you. Don't use that against them. I know that's like a weird thing that was just the first thing that popped in my head, but you get the point of what I'm saying. Like don't hold something against somebody that's not their fault. That's really what I'm getting at. We have the Two of Cups here. It's upside down. So this is two people that have entered new love, or are trying to enter new love, or dealing with getting used to each other, all that kind of stuff. It's coming in blocked, so it's not here yet. So that just goes back to the bad luck. It's just the timing is not right. Now, if you are a single Pisces trying to change that, October probably not the best time. It doesn't mean that you couldn't start looking for it, but I wouldn't really get too serious with anything in October. So let's start. Let's kind of wrap up that story there. So that's going to wrap up story number 4. It's a good time for me to bring up and let you know that this is a general reading. We have a lot of Pisces bubble energy here. If you're looking for messages that are private and specific personal messages just for you, I do offer private readings on my website, scottsagent.com. So let's get into story 5. I'm just taking an extra time to think about this. This is more money. This is more financial, and it ties into work a little bit. This is, they're basically saying you need to nurture your finances in October. A lot of you in story number 4 here, they say that you do quite a good job of doing that, Pisces, so I will give you credit for that. They are also applauding you that you do a good job, but there's something there. They say that you hang on to old ideas past the point of their prime. So you hang on to stuff for too long. So you may want to start reconsidering new ideas. That's actually what they want you to do. They want you to start thinking of new ways that you can, what new things that you can do with your money, new ways to perhaps make a better return back, or to save differently, or to spend differently, all those kind of things. They say that you have a tendency to have to repeat old financial lessons over and over and over, or even in regards to work, because work ties into finances quite closely. So just keep that in mind as you move forward, because you're going to be tested with this. So they're going to see, if you have, like, let's say a spending problem. Let's say you spend a lot of money on the internet shopping. You're going to be tempted. You're going to see some really alluring, tempting ads that are so a product that you want is going to, come up for sale or something like that. It's really going to make you want to kind of just impulse buy it, or whatever this situation is for you. So it's the old lessons, old financial lessons reoccurring here in the month of October. They want you to ace them. They say that you have an issue with that. So even though you have gotten good with your spending and hanging on to your work lessons, that it's still going to be challenged in October. They do want you to do this by the book, so this is kind of like a step-by-step thing. They do want you to make sure your finances are in check, so be very thorough with your record keeping or whatever you do just to monitor. That lets me know that there may be a reason for that. Something may come up. You might be double charged for something like that. Just be very thorough financially for the month of October. So that's going to wrap up our 5th story. We have been through a lot there. Now let's get into your animal totems. Always fun things there. First one, that we don't do animal totems with majors. We have 2 majors. There's our first one. And another major. Can't do it that. And there we go. So there's our 2 animals. Let me figure out what those are real quick. The very first one is going to be a frog. We have frog going into spider. Frog going into spider. An interesting mix there. Okay, so the frog to a spider, there's 2 main takeaways. I don't have the visual aid to work with that I'm giving you guys on the screen. I have to visualize it in my mind as I do this. But basically, there's 2 main takeaways, and the first one is that a frog doesn't have a home. The frog is very, it goes off and it does its own thing, where the spider builds a hub, it builds a home, it builds a net, a web for that it works out of. It catches its prey there and everything else. So domestication is the first thing that occurs to me. It may be time to consider domestication in October, or to doing more things at home. Also closing distances. We're going to talk about that more in a second. But as far as the domestication process, it may be a good time to do something with your home, or to work on a project within your home, or basically do something that is more putting roots down. Putting roots down in October, a good time to do that. Now we talk about the range too, because the frog can catch its prey at distance with its tongue. It can, it has a little bit of a range, where a spider has to get right on it to actually capture and encapsulate its prey. So they're talking about distance here as well. They want you to close your distance in. And that kind of ties into domestication if you think about it. For a lot of you, this could be getting closer to your work, or getting closer to family members, or moving closer to something that you do for health. Let's say, there's a really great fitness program, but it's far away from your house. Getting closer to it, stuff like this, these kind of themes. Of course, I'm speculating on what the examples are. It's going to be different for everybody, but the themes are the same. So that's really the two things they want you to focus on in October, really closing in on the distance and domesticating and putting down roots. Those are what we're looking at there. So there's your animal totems. Very interesting group for my Pisces. So that's going to wrap up our entire thing. We've been through 5 stories. We've been through animal totems. I know it's been a lot. I do want to thank you for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe so you see future videos. And remember to tell a friend, and I will see you all in November.